Let's now bring you some updates from the United Kingdom. It was a day of mixed emotions in the UK, merely hours after Queen Elizabeth II delivered a resolute speech to her citizens. Reports emerged that British Prime Minister Boris Johnson had been hospitalised. The Prime Minister was diagnosed with COVID-19 10 days earlier and has since then been in self-quarantine. Downing Street has called his hospitalisation a precautionary measure. As of now, Boris Johnson continues to remain in charge of the British government, but the Foreign Secretary, Dominic Raab, will be heading the coronavirus response meeting later today. While at the hospital, doctors are expected to conduct more blood tests and possibly perform a CT scan to assess the Prime Minister's lungs. Boris Johnson was the first head of government to contract the virus, and his hospitalisation will deal a huge blow to the morale of the general public in the UK. Prominent British politicians have wished the Prime Minister a speedy recovery. Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, newly elected Labour leader Keir Starmer and London Mayor Sadiq Khan took to Twitter expressing hope that the Prime Minister will recover soon. US President Donald Trump also expressed his wishes to the Prime Minister during his press briefing. He called Boris Johnson a great friend and a gentleman. He said that all Americans would be praying for his recovery. Almost an hour before the Prime Minister's hospitalisation was announced, Queen Elizabeth delivered a significant address, and a rare one, might I add, to the nation, rallying the general public and assuring them that this difficult time would pass. The Queen also recalled her address to the nation as a 14-year-old princess during the Second World War. Listen in.
I hope in the years to come, everyone will be able to take pride in how they responded to this challenge. And those who come after us will say the Britons of this generation were as strong as any. It reminds me of the very first broadcast I made in 1940, helped by my sister. We, as children, spoke from here at Windsor to children who had been evacuated from their homes and sent away for their own safety. Today, once again, many will feel a painful sense of separation from their loved ones. But now, as then, we know deep down that it is the right thing to do. We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again.